Hey, welcome to another edition of the Hell of a TV Show. I am Michael, Mr. Excitement Jacobs from the Instant Classic Show, as well as Excitement Worldwide Contests and a whole bunch of other things. It's a pleasure to host Cedric Jose Washington's show once again. And we have a special guest, my good friend and brother, who's a bassist. This man has been in the music industry for a long time with his own group. I'm a former member of the highly fashionable, legendary R&B group Blue Magic. Please give it up for my friend and your brother, Ross, in the building.
Wow.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great now.
All right,
After that introduction, man. Thank you.
I learned from you. You told me exactly what to say.
I sure did, and you'll get your $10. I'll tell you we're done.
No, I'm glad you can be here, man. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, before we go any further, I got to thank you.
My pleasure.
I think your flowers are long overdue.
Thank you.
You've been doing this for a long time. I'm blessed to know you. I can't come behind your roster, you know, Aaliyah and on and on and on. So for me to be here with you right now is a blessing for me, and I can't thank you enough.
I appreciate that, man. Let's start from your early beginnings, man. First and foremost, like, who was some of your musical influence in the beginning?
Ooh, well, started in church, of course, and when I got a chance to do some secular music, I listened to it. Al Green was one of my favorites. I mean, there's so many. The Motown sound, how could you not? Of course, Michael Jackson. I was a big Michael Jackson fan, like everybody else. And I had a little bit of rocking too. You know, I was Jimi Hendrix. I like Jimi Hendrix. That's what got me playing the bass guitar. And I just took off from there. You know, I was fortunate enough to learn how to play the piano at 8 years old, thanks to my mom. At 13, I had learned how to play the bass. Started my own group called Shades of Soul out in Jamaica, Queens. And we were very popular for a little while.
Yeah, I heard a lot about you guys. You know, I'm originally from Jamaica, Queens myself.
Really?
Rosedale Village.
Ah, that's right. You did say that, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So you guys was rocking, man. You had the hair going on, sideburns. You was doing it.
Yeah, they used to call me Jermaine because I had the big afro and I played the bass. Had a chance to meet him too. Let me plug that in too. And I didn't know he was taller than me.
How long did it take you to play the bass? Was that difficult?
You know what? It's interesting that you say that. It didn't take me long. Before we had the bass, we had the broom. And we used to emulate playing the bass with the broom. And then when I finally got the bass guitar, the first song I learned how to play was Thin Line, Between Love and Hate.
Really?
That bass line.
Wow.
That got me started. And I never learned how to read. I had a very good ear. It took a lot of work because you had to learn every note.
Right.
But I was able to master that, and yeah, it was a pleasure to learn how to play the bass. It's the heartbeat of the group.
Right, and all these years later, you ended up being a member of Blue Magic, but you originally met them back in 1981, correct?
No, we go back before that, 1974.
Okay. Oh, that long ago? Okay.
Yeah, they came to Jamaica, Queens, at a club called BJ's Manor. And it was the popular spot on Farmers Boulevard, Bedell Street in Queens. And everybody played there, Brass Construction,
Wow.
Touch of Class.
Those are my guys, man,
Yeah,
from New Jersey.
I
Big shout to
can
them.
go on and on. And the funny thing about it, I sang falsetto, and I had my little 3-man group, and we were actually doing Black Ivory's music.
Really?
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Hint. And someone told us that they're going to be playing Blue Magic is going to be at the BJ's Manor. I went to go see them, and man, they tore the house down. And I was a fan ever since.
The original lineup, too.
The original lineup, yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But then you met them again in 1981, correct?
1980.
1980, but you opened up for them, though, correct?
No, I became friends with them in 1980 because they played a lot in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And I would go see them in Brooklyn a lot, and we became friends. I still have some pictures with the original five. Yeah,
really nice pictures.
Really nice pictures, yeah. And we remained friends for over 40 years, yeah, 45 years, yeah.
So when you did eventually get into the group, like and this is Wendell Sawyer's version of Blue Magic, which is no more, unfortunately. It's just one group performing. But how did that come about?
Well, I was, as I mentioned to you earlier on, I was a chauffeur from 1990, and I retired. I was let go, if I can say that, in 2020 when COVID hit. And 2 years it went by. And I was online, and I got a message from Keith Beaton. And he says, listen, I want you in my group. And I was shocked because I had no idea. I mean, he knew I could sing, but I didn't know he would want me in Blue Magic. And I went and auditioned. I did 2 auditions with them. I didn't know the steps, but I knew the songs because I've been singing them forever. So I got all my YouTube videos and I learned the songs and the steps. But you got to remember, Keith Beaton was their choreographer.
He sure was.
So for him to put me in a group, I really had to step my game up, and I learned the steps. The first show we did was in California with Russell Tompkins Jr., Peaches and Herb, who I'm friends with today. I mean, I'm like a kid in a candy store because here I'm around all my favorite singers and performers, and now I'm on stage with them. It was just a dream come true. I think when I came off the stage, we got a standing ovation. I almost cried because I could not believe this was happening to me. And I was with them for 2022 to 2024 for 2 years. Right. And Keith passed away, of course. Right. But I was friends with the other. I was supposed to sing with Richard Pratt's group, another visual. He came to my house and auditioned for me. But at the time, I had being a chauffeur, I had a really good job. Right. Yeah, I drove a lot of famous people, Bill Cosby, and should I say Bill Cosby?
Yeah, of course.
Sidney Poitier, Dick Clark, Will Chamberlain. I can go on and on and on.
Any Jello pudding jokes in the back?
No, but it was an experience that I'll never forget, to being around these legends in the music and legends in the entertainment field. Right. Not knowing that I would go from that genre, from being a chauffeur and riding around with all these major actors and stars, to being in Blue Magic. Now I'm around all the musical stars now, and so my life coming from the projects and a little kid not knowing if I ever be anything, to being around all these famous people. I really can't believe my life, and I thank God every day for this opportunity. And being around you, I mean, I know your background.
I'm a regular dude.
I know you're very humble, but
yeah.
Michael, you're the man, and I thank you so much.
I appreciate that. You too.
For believing in me and showing me some love. I really appreciate you.
My pleasure. Yeah. My pleasure. We got a chance to see you last year in Long Island.
Yeah.
Was it last year? It was last year.
It was last year, yeah.
Right. And
that was my last
sold
show.
Out.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
Yeah. Sparkle on Stage.
Sparkle on Stage.
That was the first show I ever produced myself. Wow. Blue Magic was going on a decline, and I said, well, I got to do something after it's over. And I booked a show out there, and it sold out. You were there, and thank you for the footage.
I was in third row. I couldn't get the front row, so I got third row.
But your footage, your recordings was the best out of everything that I had, and people today, like who did that recording for you, and I always shout you out, man.
Thank you.
You're really good at what you do.
I learned from Cedric Jose Washington.
Oh, okay, yeah, we got to shout out Cedric. Thank you, Cedric, too. He had me for the summer jam this summer.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
That's the Lubanguela.
I was hoping you would say it because I would not get it right.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, but
sure.
Cedric's the man. I appreciate Cedric, too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Cedric been doing it for a long time.
And you learn from the veterans,
Absolutely. And we continue to learn from them. Definitely. So, on your journey with Blue Magic, you did back-to-back shows in California.
Yeah.
And you met a promoter out there.
Yeah. I met a young lady. Matter of fact, there was four Filipino women out there who kind of ran California. They did shows, and I ran into her while we were there, and she asked me the question. I try not to be too negative, because in this business, it's part for the course. But she said, how come they don't let you sing? And I said, well, I don't know. I'm new in the group. Maybe that's what it is. But I did tell her that, I was thinking about doing a Lionel Richie experience / tribute. I was told a few times I looked like him. So I said, why not? So after we did the show, she contacted me about doing it. I had already had the show in Long Island booked to do it. So when I showed her that, she saw that and then realized that I had what it takes, and I wound up becoming a solo artist. I did the last show of Blue Magic in March of last year, and the next one in April, I was off to Seattle doing my solo career.
And you opened up for the Jets Not the New York Jets.
The real
The
Jets.
group, the Jets,
Yeah.
1980s legends.
That's very true, and they performed with me too. They did my music.
I saw the
for me.
footage.
Yeah, they did my music. It was a great time together, and I look forward to doing it again.
I sure hope so, man.
Some things brewing on that now.
I want to go to that show.
Yeah, I know you.
I don't fly too often, but I'll fly that.
You did say that, yes. So hopefully, it'll come true. Matter of fact, I spoke to Rudy from the Jets today.
Really?
Yeah, I got a call from a booking agent about doing a show with them. So we'll see if we can make it happen.
That's wonderful.
I hope the guys are looking down on us. We had a great time. The show sold out. Fans had a great time, and we really turned out the show. And they put on a great show too.
Right.
I can't sleep on the Jets are no joke.
Absolutely, I love the Jets. Always did from day one.
Yes, you better bring your A game when you're with them. They do not play around with it.
But it's great that they're still performing. I think that's for a lot of legendary acts from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. If you're still able to perform, and people are still coming out to see these great legends, because the alternative, it's not that today's music is, not all that, but it's not for everybody either. But,
well, I agree with you. There's a place for everybody.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people, and everybody has different tastes. But when you're good and you got good music and people like what you do, they want to see you.
Right.
And sometimes people grow up with you, from when they're young to now, and the Jets have been around for a long time. So, right. and having some hit records doesn't hurt either. So, I know your son is a producer. He's doing some big things, man. Yeah, he's kind of shy on that side. He don't like me shouting him out, but Elijah Ross. He has GYW Entertainment. He works with a lot of companies. He's a man of many trades, but he's also a songwriter, and he just got an Emmy a Grammy.
Right. That's huge.
Writing a song for Chris Brown.
Huge. That's super huge.
Yeah, he works with Chris Brown a lot. I'm trying to get him to write me one, but I don't know.
You may have to pay for it, though.
I'll pay because he got hits. The guy's doing good. I'm proud of him. Yeah.
Now, did you ever write music? Or?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
I have my own music. Okay. Yeah, I have my own music. But I'm the guy who, if I can put it this way, I made it to the goal line, but I didn't score the touchdown. So you got those sleeper MVPs that are out there, and there's a lot of guys like me and women like me. They got talent, they can sing, but they just didn't get that break that could have taken them over to that finish goal. So we're happy with what we're doing. I'm retired now. Music is my love. I've been doing this since I'm 8 years old. Right. So to be out here and performing and still sounding good and hopefully looking good, and being around my peers and people like Russell Patterson from Black Ivory, I never in my wildest dreams I think he'd become a friend of mine, and I can call him on the phone if I need him. And I was in junior high school playing Don't Turn It Around when Black Ivory was popular. So if you can understand the camaraderie, to see yourself from a little kid and then being around all the people you listen to on the radio, I pinch myself sometimes. I really can't believe it's me.
I'm in the same boat.
You too?
I just turned 60. I literally just turned 60. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And I said the same thing. I remember back in the 90s, working with Funk Flex and all these great people, Hot 97, and doing television shows, and we're interviewing all the people that was out at that time. Mm-hmm. But in my brain and my heart, I was thinking 1970s, 1980s, and I wanted to go in that route. And it took me a few years, but first show I did was with Black Ivory.
Wow, we have done
Black Ivory. Yeah. The first show I'm sorry, this is the second show that I did. It was with Black Ivory.
Okay.
And we had a bunch of people on that show, Delphonics.
And how long ago was that, dude?
That's like 2005.
Wow, 20 years ago.
But I was always a fan. From day one. So when I got a chance to meet them, I said, "Oh, they're from New York. They're from Harlem.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta get to meet them."
That's close to home too.
Yeah, it is. Well,
then you understand the feeling.
I do.
We're like kids in a candy store when you get around the people that you've been seeing on TV and listen to their music, and to finally get a chance to meet them and to say they're your friends. That's just an extra bonus.
It is, and I think a lot of people don't understand that, because I think it's that when you feel somebody and you respect what they've done, not just being being on records or producers, but even you're a professional athlete, just being a star at the time that they was out. there's no better feeling than that. And then still, like even in Black Ivory's situation, like 50 something years later.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's they deserve everything they get, you know, because I've been in this business professionally since 2022.
Okay.
And it's 25 now, 3 years.
Right, that's right.
I don't know. I don't know how you get to 50, but God bless you. You know, all those airplane rides and back and forth. So when I look at these veteran groups, and I'm like, God bless you, because it's not easy. It's fun. It's something you like to do. Performing is I'll put it to you. Smokey Robinson said it best. He says, "There's a feeling you get on stage that you can't get anywhere else," and that is so true. And it's addictive. It's almost like a drug. You gotta have it. When you're not performing, you feel so lost. So when you hit that stage again, you're born again.
Right.
So, you know, to be able to do that and be good at it and enjoy that, at whatever age you are, you know, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. Yeah.
They give me a hard rap, so we gotta finish up. So real quick, give out your social media information. Real quick, everybody where they can contact you, especially promoters.
Yeah, well, you can catch me on Facebook. I'm under Ross. You know, I'm on Lionel Richie Experience. If you need to reach me, should I get my number out?
Why not?
I'll give Michael's number. You can reach Michael.
That should be reached. They know how to get in social media.
And he can tell you how to reach me.
But Instagram also, right?
Instagram, yeah. I'm all over the network.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't miss me. I'm on YouTube as well.
Okay.
You can see it.
Well, look, whenever your time permits, man, we want you to come on back on a hell of a TV show.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
We're looking forward to that.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, so everybody, that's a wrap. And we'll see you next week on a hell of a TV show where we'll have 1/3 of the R&B group Black Ivory being in the building, Mr. Russell Patterson. So stay cool, be all right, be safe out there. We'll see you next time. Hell of a TV show.